If you could describe Pastor Daryl in one word, what would it be?
Dedicated.
Authentic.
Nuts.
If I were to describe Daryl in one word, it would be 2 words. Dad jokes.
Authentic.
Generous.
He's funny.
One word? One word. Man, just so many of them are flooding my mind right now. It's hard to roll through this. But I would say loyal.
Friendly.
I would have to go with genuine.
Awesome.
Fried bacon.
I would say friend.
Kind.
I would say aura. He is very compassionate.
Intelligent. Force. Caroling.
A picky eater, but that's not a good one. So I would say something different. I would say he walks by the Spirit, but that's also not one word, so I don't know English. But there you go. Thank you.
Caring. Gentleman. Wise. Smart.
Dedicated.
Transparent.
Compassionate.
Hot dog.
What's one of your favorite memories with Pastor Daryl?
So I got to go on a lot of trips, mission trips with him, but the trip in the mountains was my favorite memory. Daryl had bacon packed away in a little cooler container that he kept and cooked throughout the week. But we just had a awesome time up there together.
So one of my favorite memories is when we dressed up, and he was dressed up as a cowboy, and he was singing, I can't remember the song, but he was singing a cowboy song on Sunday service, and it was just really awesome.
Okay, I have 2 days. One would be the time that we did the all-staff lip sync, and Daryl pretended to be 3 different characters, also Sonny and Cher. That was amazing, just to see how much fun and how crazy he was and how musical he was. But then the second one would have been the day that we did all the baptisms at Houston Wood, because that was just an incredible memory.
The dad jokes and the softball Sunday videos.
Oh, that's easy. That's easy. His dad jokes. He had anointed dad jokes. There's not another pastor in the community that could have gotten away with what he got away with. They were hilarious, but they were utterly stupid.
Playing on his softball team and watching him hit that authentic grand slam, never been done before, was awesome.
Probably throwing the firecrackers at the geese.
Pastor Daryl came over to my house and gave me a jean jacket one day. And this came after I complimented him on him wearing his one day. And he brought this as a gift. And I thought it was such a fun little moment, but it just goes to show you Pastor Daryl's heart. He just loves to give, and he just knew that I would love this gift, and he gave me a little piece of advice. Jean jackets and jeans don't go together. That's called a Canadian tuxedo, and you don't wear them together. So thanks, Pastor Daryl. It was great, and I enjoy all the moments we had together.
When I first started college, I had questions about what the Nazarenes really believed. And Pastor Daryl allowed me to come to his office, and we got to sit down and personally talk. And he went into depth about what the Nazarenes believed, and I'll never forget that moment. And it just that bonding experience with him.
My favorite memory with Pastor Daryl is probably going to Guatemala together. I really got to see him be a servant leader. We also made lots of funny memories together.
Can you say that again in Spanish for our Guatemalan viewers?
Te amo, Pastor Daryl.
I will never forget when someone fell in the foyer at church, and Pastor Daryl was right there tending to this person's needs with ice until more help could come to take care of them. And I also, this is a shout out for Tracy too. I'm so grateful, and I will never forget Tracy and friends coming to my dad's funeral 3 hours north, and how much that meant to me to have them there.
I remember he was walking into the national tournament while he was still at Gillisville, and I looked at him and thought, that's our new pastor. And he just kept walking.
When we were in Guatemala and he went to go buy pineapples from some guys working in the field and grabbed their machete and held it up and looked back at the truck bus full of people. That was really funny.
He made a perfect mayhem.
I was actually thinking the same thing. That was amazing, that video that he did. I also enjoyed when he came out to shoot with us on the safety team one year. That was cool.
I have many, but I'm thinking of a time
when we were trying to replace our pole liner and we could not get that thing in for nothing. And Pastor Daryl shows up out of nowhere in his swim trunks, and he hops into the pool with us and helps us put in the pole liner, and it was awesome. So thank you for doing that.
Got two. So Pastor Daryl and I went to Red Spring Training together a number of years ago and got to watch some baseball, travel around together. That was a lot of fun. And then back a handful of years ago, I took a softball to the face when I was playing softball for Springdale. And my boys were at the game watching, and instead of letting them be sitting there and all worried about me, he immediately grabbed them up, took them out for ice cream, and then drove them over an hour home afterwards, which just speaks to the character that he has. So he's awesome.
So one time he's sick at the house, and I called him and said, well, do you need anything? He said, well, we're out of peanut butter. Like peanut butter is a protein. So I said, can you bring me some peanut butter? I said, okay, I'll do that at lunchtime. And he said, oh, yeah, can you bring me some chocolate milk, too?
If you'd compared Pastor Daryl to a Bible character besides Jesus, who would you compare him to?
I think I actually think the prophet Nathan, because Nathan told it to David just straight up. You are the man. And I feel like Daryl just tell you straight up what's happening.
What's one thing Pastor Daryl taught you that you'll never forget?
To always consider souls.
Jesus always wins.
Pastor Daryl taught me to be generous. There are many times that Tracy and I would be hanging out and he would text her and say, hey, why don't you buy Ashley dinner? And so that's just something I'll always remember.
I'm so glad you're staying around and we can still have breakfast together, but I'm going to miss your encouragement and your texts just saying that you're praying for me and all the support you've given me over the years and really encouraged me to grow and stretch. So I love you. Thank you.
Are there any last words you want to give to Daryl?
Thank you for investing in my church leadership and being a great role model for what it means to be a servant leader.
Hey, Pastor Daryl. I realized I went through and filmed many people at Stricker's Grove, but I did not say anything myself. So I wanted to get on here and share. If I could use one word to describe you, it would be selfless. Just because I think you demonstrate servant leadership so well, and just the small ways that you carry yourself and do things for people, whether that's taking their plates after dinner or asking them for refills. You're the first one to get up and go around and just serve people. You've taught me that it's the small things that mean the most rather than the big extravagant things. You do all the small things out of the depth of your heart and the love that you have for them, and I know that comes from Jesus and the Spirit. So thank you for everything that you've done to show love and servant leadership to the people of SNC, including myself. One of my favorite memories with you as well was when Asbury Revival was happening. You called me on a Thursday night. I was at Bible study, and you were like, hey, this is happening. Have you heard about it? And I said no, and you were telling me about it and said you were going to take some people up and go see it. I told a bunch of my guys at the Bible study, and you took them. I took another group on Saturday. We all brought a little bit of that fire back with us of revival to Springdale, and we really felt it in our young adults group. But we're excited for you guys in the next role as district superintendent, and we're sad to see you go, but we're also super excited for the future of Springdale and what the next chapter has to offer with Pastor Brian. So thank you for just being with us through this whole time, and we are going to miss you guys. We love you guys, but we'll see you around. Bye.